Hey, 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 y'all. Hope you're doing well. We've come to it's that time again, guys. It's stream time. It it's that time, guys. Now, I know I've started off the last few videos like showing SCS's blog, and it's like I know everyone's probably like, oh, again, really? Are you really that friendly with SCS? I get it. I think there's some exciting things that they're bringing on, and I'd imagine 2025 is going to be hopefully be a big year for content. But last night, there's obviously the usual really cool stuff on the blog, guys. Like I'm really looking. I will just say this, especially is because this streaming is going to be. I'll probably see it's an ETS stream. I thought I've not streamed ETS. I think the last three streams have been ATS, so I thought I've got to do an ETS stream. And I cannot wait for Nordic Horizons. Scandinavia is probably my favourite part of ETS, and I know I've not driven there much while streaming, but that's purely been because we've got new bits of map that I've done. But that I honestly, I'm so that and Benelux I'm really excited for. And obviously I want the UK to be upgraded as well, but honestly Scandinavia is probably my favourite part of Europe in game to drive through, maybe apart from until I get Greece. So there is like Nordic Horizons update about Finland, so I'm excited for that. But guys, something really exciting. It's for ATS. So maybe I should have done another ATS stream because it's sort of linked to that. But this is exciting. Now it says here, so I don't know if anyone can see this. Let's click on the main thing just so it's okay. So it doesn't change, but there we go. It says we're not quite ready to show you what we've been working on for American Truck Simulator, but maybe you can listen to it instead. ... So let's have a listen. Oh, is the sound on? Yeah. Now that sounds like a V8, petrol V8 or gasoline V8. So, what could that be, guys? What could that be? And then I think at the end it says, the future sounds a little bit different, right? And then just goes American Truck Sim. So this is specifically for American Truck Sim, rather than both games. Now, I've read a couple of things, and if you go into the comments, there's some speculation. 34 comments, I don't think there's been more comments on. I'm just having a look, but it's like, obviously... Okay, it's quite obvious what this could be, I think, personally. Obviously, it's a new vehicle for... and I thought, well, is this going to be a car? What's this going to be? But now, if I go on, I'm just going to choose one brand. Actually, no, wrong. That's wrong. As it'll probably be easiest to find going for all the muck, for want of a better word. But obviously, you have... and this is not true. But anyway, I can get on. But obviously, in America, pickups are king. Now, obviously in Europe, we use a lot of diesel. Like anything, trucks, vans, it's diesel. Diesel or electric in the case of some stuff. But in America, of course, you get stuff like this, which is, a lot of it is petrol or gasoline. Now, obviously, there are diesels, and I do know that I think most of these, as they call them, dually trucks, are diesel, Cummins diesels. However, look what they can tow. Look at this. This is what we would get, like, say, like a DAF LF4 or like an actual truck for. And they're using pickups. Now, granted, that's diesel, but then so that's a 2500 dually, which I'm not sure if it is purely diesel, but I know it is. But then the 1500, and then you can get the 2500 with a petrol, I believe. Reaching heights with available high output 6.7 Cummins inline 6. I'm trying to find, like, I want to see what engine you can get in this, because these are the 2500 are the tow trucks, if you will. These are the trucks that you tow with. trying to find. Let's quickly go building price. I want to see diesel. Diesel. Anyway, I'm not going to go into too much detail, guys, because we want a truck. But basically, I think, because obviously SCS have announced, I don't know if anyone watched the video, but they have announced they are working on rigid trucks for ETS in the Christmas stream. So, you know, like for example, you'll be able to get, quickly go on the Scania website, you'll be able to get, go P series, so you'll be able to get something like this, which is obviously a rigid truck. It's not a tractor unit, it's its own thing. So that's the sort of thing that we'd use in Europe for what in America they sometimes use pickups for. So I'm wondering if this is the equivalent of that. So like we'll get to tow with like a Ram or a you know, a Silverado or something like that, which would be really, really cool. I would imagine maybe there'll be diesel versions, but obviously because there's that many V8s, then I would imagine that we're getting a V8 too. But it's so exciting, guys, and like, honestly, this year I think it's going to be such an amazing year for both games. You know, I mean, there's some really cool stuff coming for ETS. There's some really cool stuff coming for ATS. It's genuinely really exciting. Really exciting what's coming, and I'm honestly so glad I got back into both games, regardless of streaming. Like streaming, you know, it doesn't matter. It's honestly such an exciting time for both games, and I'm just, yeah, it's really cool. I have just realised, guys, I need to change the screen, my display. So very quickly, we're going to go back out, and we're just going to quickly go and change which stream we're going to use, which is that bad boy. And we'll get into this. But yeah, really exciting, guys, and I'm so glad I got back into both games, regardless of whether I was streaming or not, because there's so much cool stuff coming out, and you know, it's awesome. It's really awesome. So excited, guys. I'm excited, you know. Now, so guys, I've not actually made a plan. I was really umming and ahhing whether I was going to do another ATS stream or whether I was going to go on ETS 2, but we've not done ETS 2 for what seems a little while. And I've got some cool stuff. There's some cool stuff I want to explore as well. So I thought we're going to do an ETS 2 stream today. And the first thing I want to show you guys is something I think is really cool. So this is like not related to any content or like DLCs. It's this awesome truck that I built with my daughter. So obviously I want my daughter to get into cars, trucks, anything with wheels, and we built this Volvo together. I asked her what brand she wanted. She said the top one, Daddy, which just happened to be Volvo. She loves pink, she loves purple, so it was going to be a given that it was. She wanted rainbow, but that wasn't going to happen, unfortunately, because you can't do like a rainbow. But I thought I've got to do a truck for my girl. Now, not only have I built this awesome Volvo for my girl, and yes, before anyone says, I know there's Christmas lights on, but again, my daughter wanted Christmas lights on it. She wanted the rainbow lights on it, so she's got Christmas lights on her truck. And what's also awesome, guys, is and by the way, her name is Eden, so Eden H, which is same surname obviously, and then the truck is called Rocket. She loves Batman, so and she wanted it to know, so that's why it's like that. But as you can see, guys, I've done her a matching trailer. So she's got a pink and purple trailer, and this is what we're going to use today. I've got to use my daughter's truck to explore the next bit where we're going to go to. So I think what we're going to do, guys, I haven't got a huge amount of time today. We've probably got not a huge amount of time, but I think what we need to do is maybe just go to Spain. Now, I'm not going to go mental and explore, but I'm tempted to go to Spain. The other thing I'm really tempted to do as well is, because I don't know if you remember last time, I do now have the Krone trailer pack, job to Chrono to pick up my new Chrono trailer. So yeah, no, I think what we'll do, let's go to Spain. I think we're gonna go on the ferry to Spain. Let's go and see some Spain, and then we might, if we've got time, go and pick up get my words out. Get a Chrono trailer. So let's see if there's any jobs to España. Well, I want one to Spain. It's going to be a fairly quick job, so actually it will mean that. Ah, that's perfect. Maybe that one, guys. Maybe that one. That's perfect, guys. Let's do that one. Means I'm not going to do much driving, guys. I'm not going to lie. I appreciate that this is a shorter job, but just because I'm a little bit time constrained, I just want to do a quick. I want to get paid for it. I think this looks awesome. I actually really. I'm not just saying that because it's my daughter. I actually really like the look of this. I think with the Michelins on it as well. Colour-coded Michelins. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with what I've done. My daughter loves it, so that's what's the most important thing. I will say, guys, again, because I've used. So this is an awesome thing, and I will say, playing both games now, having played both games. Actually, I might just have a quick look at something, guys. Now that I've played both games, sort of more. You know, a little bit more. Okay, that job's gone now. Oh, I'm just gonna sit. I was gonna change it back to that long, slightly longer, but no, I'll just stick with it. Like it's when you've got a turning axle, not only on the truck, but this trailer has actually got a turning axle as well. Oh my word, how tight you can get this is amazing. Considering how long it is. You can really get it. It's so manoeuvrable. It's unbelievable. So how's it done? I did choose an FH5 for her, even though she was like, I asked her if she wanted the aero cab or I didn't say it like that. I didn't say, oh, do you want the aero cab, sweetheart? What's the aero cab, daddy? But I did. Oh, there it is. That's the one. I'm going to go with that one, guys. A little bit of a longer drive. Like actually drive through a bit of Spain rather than just sort of getting off the ferry. And it pays a bit better as well. But she wanted like this, if you will, like thing. But actually having it being an FH5 means it was actually probably better because I could do a bit more to it. Because obviously the Volvo tuning pack is on the FH5, whereas it's not on FH6 or Aero. So it just means that I could do a bit more to it. So it's definitely more like her, if you will. Like I can customise it a bit more. And I think it looks really good. Like obviously I did, we did it together, but she certainly chose what colours and whatnot. Even though I did the lead of like building it, if you will, but it was her choice on the colours, her choice on like all the bits of the truck, and she really likes it. So that was the main thing. We had a drive round in it yesterday, so she was happy with it. So that's the most important thing to me, that my daughter happy. They say happy wife, happy life. Now happy daughter. Something. I don't know. Wife's daughter. I know Iron Maiden made something to rhyme with dirt, but I don't want to do that to my It's beautiful. Right, so let's get on the ferry to España. A cool truck to use for our first trip to Spain, guys. A very pink and purple purple trailer. And then we will get a Chrono. We'll go and get a Chrono trailer. Or we'll at least go to the Chrono factory. I'd like to go and see it. Let's do this, guys. I will say as well, I think this trailer looks fantastic that I've got here. I love like the light bar at the back, the big light bar. It's really cool. Right then, let's get on the ferry. Let's get on the ferry. Let's get on. Let's get on. Let's get on the ferry. It's going to be a long sail, guys. I'm not sure how long this is going to be, but I'm intrigued. Let's have a look. So we've got to go to Valencia. Nearly 26 hours, guys. Oh my god! Like, I mean, to Naples, it's 11 hours, dead on. To Cagliari, it's 12 hours dead on. To Valencia, call it 26 hours. So how much money have I got? So I've got, in fact, guys, let's just have a quick look. Because I'm intrigued, because the money will go up, because it'll be a day. So I've got just under 60 million, 200,000. So I'm intrigued to see how much this is going to go up by. Let's have a look at this thing, guys. Wow! So Valencia discovered, of course. So it's 60. So let's actually have a look, because obviously the figures. So just by going on that ferry, guys, I mean, this job's 10 grand. I've made nearly $1 million just by going on the ferry. Why can't this be real life? But unfortunately, annoyingly, guys, it's like, I guess I should have known it would be, because it's a 25 hour ferry ride, but it is still night time, which is slightly frustrating, right? Because I want to see some Spain, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to look at that view, and I'm not going to do what I did on ATSS, where I kept stopping for pictures to see where we are, just because it's like, it's like, I can imagine that probably getting annoying for people. Maybe if I feel like there's going to be a nice, somewhere nice to, maybe I might do. I'm not going to keep doing ATS. So 150 miles to go. So yeah, guys. So we're in España. So a lot to explore in Spain. Oh god. And I'm excited to explore Spain. I think I've not really done much Spain, if I'm honest. Like, I haven't actually been to Spain that much. I've been twice in my life. I've been to Alicante, which is actually through work. Like, I used to work in car sales. I used to sell Skodas. So quite apt, you know. It's this is Czech, again, my Czech company. I used to sell cars by a Czech company, and we do have a Skoda as well. We do have a Skoda. So I went for, it was when they were launching, Skoda were first launching any of their sort of electrified vehicles. And this wasn't through Skoda UK. This was through Skoda, like as in Skoda head office. We went to Alicante and we experienced the vehicles, which was really cool. It was only one night, 2 days, so it wasn't a holiday. What was work, but it was obviously, this was in December, so it was a bit warmer. Pardon me, versus the weather we had in the UK, which of course you'll never complain about. It was, it was still cool. It was still a cool experience. And then the only other time I've been to Spain was when I was younger. I can't remember where we went. It was mainland Spain though as well. Again, rather than Ireland. Because that's the thing. I've never actually been to like any of the islands either. So it will be cool to explore Spain. And I will say that's probably why I am really excited, guys. Like, so how I've decided when it comes to getting DLC for the game. So obviously I always wait for the Steam sale. Always wait for the Steam sale. Sorry, SES. If I was a lottery winner, I might have just bought all the DLCs at full price. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not. So I do have to wait for the sale to make it to sort of really justify it. And what I do is I've decided that I have decided what I need to do. I need to move this seat back. Oh, wrong way. So I can see the mirrors. Just going to move the steering wheel down a bit as well. That's better. And I've decided that I'll do so that this time, for example, on this sale, which actually ends today, I got ATS stuff because so I got some maps for ATS because last time I got spec for ATS. So next time the plan is to get some more stuff for ETS, and I might get this because I really Greece is the foreign country I've been most to. I've seen not the mainland of Italy or islands, but it's it's definitely a part of the world that I love and have got a lot of experience of. So I'm very excited to get that DLC. So I'm not. This isn't a knock on Spain or anything like that. I love Spain. There is a DLC, but I must admit that is probably other than Nordic Horizons, so more of Scandinavia. That is a DLC that I am very excited for. So when I can get that on, yes, I'm very excited for getting. But the thing is as well is I'm going to get West Parkinson DLC as well, because even though you can obviously drive, you can ferry from Italy to Greece. I want to be able to drive. So those will be the two next DLCs. So I can't tell you when that will be, because it's when the next sale will be on. Hopefully not too. But we've got a lot of Greece to explore, some got a lot of Italy to explore, some got a lot of France to explore. So we've got, and it's actually still a chunk of Scandinavia to explore, really. So it's still very exciting. There's just a lot of cool stuff. Regardless, but obviously the aim will be to have all the DLC, all the maps for ETS, and I will slowly carry on getting maps for ATS as well. Taking it to like selling, so they're taking turns, but it will be exciting when I've got all of Europe that's in the game. I think there's only 4 I need to get for it to Balkans, Greece, Baltics, which includes Finland, which I'm excited to get, like the bottom half of Finland, so you get Helsinki and Cornwall, whereas Nordic. So you've got a lot of Scandinavian. I've got a lot of Scandinavia, so I've got Denmark, Sweden, and Norway, and that DLC is separate to the Baltics one, which obviously Finland, which I'd also, get to Scandinavia strongly. But it only gives you a small bit of Finland, whereas Nordic Horizons will give us the rest of Finland, Sweden, Norway, we've got all of Denmark too. So I'm really excited for that DLC. So I've got Baltics, Baltics, Greece, going east, which gives you a little bit more of Czech Republic, Poland. But that was the first map DLC, and that is actually very old. So that's probably the last one again, just because it's a very old map. And, you know, I will get it. And then there's also there's another one I can't remember what it's called. It gives you Turkey. Well, we'll have a look after we've done the stream. We'll have just a very like I say, I always like to look at things after the actual stream. That was this one. So we'll have a look, guys. Very exciting. There's so much cool stuff this year. Like I say, guys, like loads of cool map DLCs. Hopefully we'll get widgets. Hopefully in ATS we'll get pickups. That would be so cool, guys. I know people are wanting that. I know you can get mods and stuff, but while I probably will mod, I will say the games that, as in the saves that I play at the moment, I'm not going to mod these saves the same, but I may at some point get like start another save and try and mod. So we'll see. It's not going to be just yet though. Like I'm having too much fun as it is. So it will happen. I think it's just not yet. 27 miles to go, guys. But yeah, some very exciting stuff. Like, and I'm looking forward to seeing more some small trucks. Like we need the only truck now that really needs updating is the Actros. Every other truck has at least got. I mean, the Scania needs updating as well because there was a new version. But at least it is technically the current cab, even if the that's coming. But that is coming. That was even teased, so I think that would probably actually be the next truck in ETS. Would be the updated Scania. Then I think the Actros, hopefully, and then we will at least have like a full current range of trucks. Obviously, the Iveco and the Volvo end of last year. Within a week of each one, which was really cool. So it's really just Mercedes that needs updating. So hopefully we get that soon. So we're nearly at the destination. Al-Bakiti discovered. So we're going to go outside the cab now, guys, because there's more light, so we can see a little bit. Plus, I like to when we're getting towards destination. I am going to go and have a look at that question mark, guys, because I think that will be a dealer. So I like to discover the truck dealers. I was going to say not the truck dealers, the truck dealers. Oh, it's Volvo as well, so that's nice. Nice new first truck dealer in Spain discovered, guys, and it's a Volvo one, which is quite nice. So we're driving. So, I tell you, this is so manoeuvrable, guys, with these steering axles and the steering trailer. It's unbelievable. I will say it's unbelievably manoeuvrable. Of course, we've got to park it. Okay, I think what's probably going to be the easiest thing to do. Yeah. Is this? I will say the only thing I will say about these steering axles, because they are so manoeuvrable, I almost sometimes oversteer when I'm reversing, because obviously when the truck and the trailer don't steer, like you haven't got the rear steering, obviously it's, you know, I'm used to that quite a bit, but it's weird to get used to reversing. It steers so tightly when you're moving. It's like sometimes you oversteer a bit too much. So it doesn't make. I'm not trying to say it makes it harder, but it's sort of, if you're not used to it, it almost, as I say, steers a bit too sharply sometimes. If that makes sense. It's not really a complaint either, because it's like there, like with a normal type, that it almost steers on its own accord, so it's like you've got to just be wary of that. You don't need to straighten it. So we can make it. As I say, hard is not the word I'd use, because it's certainly not harder. If anything, it makes it easy, but it's just that definitely something to bear in mind. She's a bit tight. Beautiful. Nice. There we go, guys, did it. It's taken me It's taken me 29 hours to do 150 miles, which of course, that's because that's still quite funny, I think. Right, let's go and get a rest. We'll go and rest the Volvo dealer. I will say the normal horn on this is pathetic. Cut me up like that, just because you're an ambulance. Oh, oops. We didn't hit that, guys. Didn't mean to. I think the one thing they haven't done yet, which I think they need to, is they haven't updated Volvo dealers, I think, in the game, because there's two reasons I know that. One, because the Volvo logo isn't the current one, which they have updated in the last few years. And two, the trucks that are still at the dealers, that are shown at the dealers, like, not obviously when you click into the dealer, but when you from you. Like that truck there, that's an FH4, which is obviously subsidiary. And I've just realised there's not a rest stop. This isn't a rest stop. Right, okay, I'm not going to rest up already then. But I am going to leave the trailer here just to bit quickly. Off. And one more. 5 o'clock in the morning. And guys, you know how much little driving I've done. Look how much money I've got. I've now got nearly 62 million, and we were up. So that's nearly 2 million in another hour. So that's awesome. Right then. So. Ridiculous how easy it is in ET. It's almost too easy to get money in ETS2 now. I hope you if I said that's not the case. I've got to be. I'm in the CCTV. So this is Albacete. So we're going to the garage. Nice, it's obviously industrial town, it's nice. Always repair. I mean, I've got the money to now, guys. So always, any little bit of damage. I mean, it says there's no damage there, but we're going to replace it all anyway. Confirm. Right then, guys. So I will say, now that we've done that, I am now. We're not going to really explore much of Spain, and actually, in a way, because it was dark, a bit of a shame we couldn't explore more of Spain. But I am actually going to move away from Spain now. Like I said, I want to see the Crown Factory. So we will do more of Iberia another day. I do specifically. I want to just quickly see. Let me just have a quick look where Alicante is. I'm pretty sure I know where it is, but I just want to see it's not on there. So I just want to see where it is specifically. Just look at my phone. So this will visit it. South of Valencia, so it is sort of here. So Mercy of Valencia, so it is here. So this is effectively, obviously they haven't got Alicante in game. Oh no, hang on. Oh no. Sorry guys, that was me because the arrow was there. I was like, no, that's so it's sort of here. So I think my next trip will take me, I'll go along here, we'll get to Almeria. And we'll basically, I think what we'll do that then guys with Spain. basically go. I think we'll go along the coast first. So we will do all. Well, I'll try and do jobs that take me then through to Portugal, Lisbon, and go. We'll go all around first, and then. We'll go all around here first, and then we'll go back, and then like check out the interior of Spain. So that'll be a nice. Although might do Madrid first. Before we do that, I might do Madrid first. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm not 100% certain. I might do that. Right then. So now that we've done a little bit of Spain, we haven't really seen anything, unfortunately, but I do at least want to go into Spain today. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to change trucks because I haven't driven this for a while, and this is my first truck in game. I love this truck. Is my baby, my Scania Streamline, which is the first truck I had in game, and I haven't driven it for a while, so I want to do that. So we're going to drive it, and this is the truck that's going to get. We're going to go to Germany with to get the Krone trailer. So, but I am going to hook up a trailer because I don't want to drive and not have a job. So what we're going to basically do is we're going to drive. We're going to drive to. We're going to drive to Germany. Which one should we have? What trailers have we got? So we've got the drop side, we've got the curtain sider, got the low bed. I think we'll do the fuel tank. We've not done the fuel tank yet. So I think, or do I? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's the fuel tank. Let's use the fuel tank. So we're going to do small drive near the Krone factory. We're going to do a job close to the Krone factory, then we're going to put the trailer back and we're going to pick up a trailer. So obviously this isn't going to be a lot of driving, guys, because we're not on a huge amount of time. But let's fast travel. We're going to have to fast travel, unfortunately, guys. I ideally don't like to fast travel if I can help it. But we're going to have to for this, guys. So if we fast travel to, let's go to Hamburg for now. I want to drive. So where is, how close are we to? So we're not far. So I really want to drive to Osnabrück or Bremen. So I want to drop to Osnabrück or Bremen. Yeah, so job, cargo market. There we go, perfect. That'll do. So this is my baby, guys. This is my first truck that I had in game. Check chat. Hi, bud. Hope you're well. Yes, this is the first. This is the first truck that I had in game. She's not as manoeuvrable as the Volvo. Yes, this is the first truck that I had in game. Yeah, I'm really good, thanks. Really good. Just doing a bit of exploring, checking out some of the new stuff I've got. Enjoying the sun indoors while it's raining in game. Oh, I just realised this. Wipers. Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Very good. A bit tired. As I was working late last night. definitely not as manoeuvrable as the Volvo. I think obviously just being a four-wheel truck and no turning rear axles. It's just not as manoeuvrable. What a look! Honestly, guys, tell me this isn't a good-looking truck. Where are you based? ICL. Are you UK or are you elsewhere? And this is one of many trailers. Oh, nice, nice. I think I've got. I have got a. Oh, actually, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Because you mentioned Plymouth, if I go companies, garage manager, map view. Did I get one in Plymouth yet? Yeah, got one in Plymouth. So I'm like close to Birmingham. I'm like in Staffordshire, if you've heard it, in the West Mids. So that's the closest garage I can get. So I have got one in Plymouth. So yeah. But I don't know if you like. I am looking forward to the UK map being updated. And hopefully, like maybe looking a bit more recognisable. I've got a friend who does flight sim, and the map obviously on that is more extensive than this, and you can sort of. He says you can make out, like when he flies over where we live, he says you can sort of make it out as correct geographically. So it will be cool when they do the UK map. I'm not, you know. I've got a lot of time for SCS. You know, they're building 2 games at a time. They're a relatively small company for a gaming company, so it's like. Oh, okay. That's something I need to explore more. You know, that is something I need to explore more. You know, I'm just because time at the moment's a little bit like, you know, I've got loads of time constantly, so I've not really looked into that yet. So I need to, but I will have a look into that. But yeah, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But yeah, I do want to start getting on all that and do mods as well, like I say. But it won't be on these saves, so I'll probably do another save at some point to do like mods and that. Yeah, let's go and get this oil. Oh well, yeah. Oh, security chips are going. Yeah, it's amazing how many times that I've done that actually in game. Even though, like, obviously I know which side we're driving in the UK, but because I drive in Europe and obviously on ATS on the other side a lot, I actually, not in real life fortunately, but when in game, I do forget sometimes that if I'm in the UK, because obviously there's the only country in the game that drives on the right side of the road, guys. So let's go and get this oil. But yeah, I do look forward to when they do update the UK map. But I've got a lot of time for them. I mean, maybe like, you know, it's one of those. But you know, and like the mods I know gets, you know, you can get your stuff quicker as well. But like, I know, I just think, you know, they're still supporting a game that's altered. Anyway, let's get this oil. This is another thing I'm looking forward to as well, is when, because I know they've started doing it on ATS, but they haven't really done it on ETS yet, where you'll actually see the load being loaded in. So it's like you'd actually stop somewhere where they could put the oil in, or the fuel in this, you know, oil or fuel or whatever in, rather than it just going and, oh, you're loaded now. So I do look forward to stuff like that. Right then, so not a huge drive, guys, but we'll get to the Krone trailer factory. Hopefully there's a job at the factory that we can deliver. That's what I want. Oh. See, done it again. Just talking about it and I've gone wrong. It's so much easier in cab view, but we'll go in cab actually now. It's been a while since I've done in cab in this truck. In fact, adjusted the seat on this. No, just adjust it a bit more, just so I've got the mirrors in. That's perfect, that is. do that a little bit as well. There we go. That's perfect. Just adjust the steering wheel as well, I think. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, actually, no, I don't know why that steering wheel looks a little bit low for me. That's better. That's better. But yeah, this is my oldest truck. I've had this one longest. I'm assuming this is the right way. Oh yeah, I just wasn't sure if she's done for a truck in real life. Obviously, she's done no miles. She's done 200, just over 220,000 miles. But in game, she's done the most. She's the oldest, which is my baby. I love this truck. These are probably like in real life as well. Like if I've said this, if I won the lottery, I would like to set up a real trucking company, and I'm a Volvo and a Scania man, so it would be hard to choose between the two. But I like the idea of getting like an R-Cab like this and having it as like my first truck in my life as well. And this is probably this. I love Volvos, but this is probably my favourite truck. I love the R-Cabs. These old R-Cabs, they look great still. The V8's awesome, obviously, so that's why I got the 8-ball actually, as you can see there, because it's a V8, so I've got to get an 8-ball. Yeah, this is probably my favourite truck of all time. So I would get one of these. I think it'd be a good starting point. I think if you were to set up a trucking company, I think one of these, like a good one of these, would be a really good thing to start with. You know, that or an XF. I know DAF gets a bit of flack, but I like DAFs. But I would get one of these. Just a dependable workhorse. But I'd love to do that. I'd love to see it. So, doing some doing a bit of speed there, guys. Oh, took it a bit quick, but saved it. VM over there. Wallet, my glasses. Just check there's nothing coming. I can get out. Sweet. Well then, guys. So how is this now intrigued? 24 tons of oil. Again, like I've said, guys, like I love what I do like about ATS is the weight bridges as well. I think they've seem to be everywhere. I have seen them in this. I'm sure there was one in Italy, but I wish they were a bit more frequent in Europe as they are in America, because it's cool that you can sort of find out how heavy you are with the load. So gas on, then we go back. A little bit touchy. I definitely have noticed that they're more, as a general rule, these are more twitchy than 20x's. Which might seem obvious, I guess, because obviously it's a short wheelbase, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, definitely twitchy. Obviously, we went in Germany, gun it. I've driven in Germany. Actually, I might have to visit Cologne in the game, because I've been to Cologne, and I've been to the Nürburgring as well. So I guess I'm going to Nürburgring. That would be so cool. Like, it's like almost like a little joke if they put the Nürburgring in this. Like you could drive on the Nürburgring. I would love that. I do need to go to Le Mans as well in game, because obviously the Le Mans is in this game. So. Maybe I should have used my go out. We're gonna go outside view. Right, guys, those. Let's go outside for a little bit. Just to have a look. Good looking rig this with the fuel tank. That's the one thing I might tweak as well. Like I've done all my trailers in this sort of colourway where they're white with a bit of black and a bit of and then like red where the chassis is. But I might tweak it. I might tweak them a little bit. But I just wanted something that would sort of almost go with everything. So it's different colour trucks and whatnot. So it looks cool though. I think it looks cool. Sun's come out. Oh, jack up. Couldn't find a job. What was it costing me? $6.60. That's not too bad. I've seen it a lot worse than that. I have seen one that cost me like 10 euro. Guys, look how good this looks. In fact, I'm sorry. I'm going to pause it. Go on photo mode, guys. I'm sorry. It looks. I'm sorry though. I'm just. I love this truck so much. It looks so good. So good. That's just such... Oh. It looks so good. It looks so right. I love all the details on this truck as well. Like, we've got the V8 power, mud flaps, the V8, like, windscreen protector here. Just everything about this truck, I just think I'm not like saying, oh, amazing. I think I've done a really good job with this truck. I do love this truck. And then obviously the rear, you've got the different rear lights. It's just, and it is one of the few trucks that I'm not going to put stacks on these. Like I generally prefer stacks to lower exhausts. Like I really do think with this particular truck, it finishes it off. Like I've got another. Oh. Here we go, gotta be careful here guys. Ooh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, a bit tight with the fire engine. I'm gonna have to fix her up. It's a bit naughty, but oops. With this I think it looks so right though, those exhausts too. Has to be done, has to be done. So this is why they're there. Upside down. I wonder what he was doing to get upside down. Drink driving maybe? Naughty, naughty, naughty. So we're nearly there guys. Nearly in Osnabrück. I know I keep looking at you guys, but I love this truck so much. And actually, if I won the lottery, was to build one, I think I would try and build it as close to this as I could. I like green. I like the green. I think the green looks good. It's a bit different as well. You know, a little bit different. I would try and get it as close to this as I could. Although, obviously, depending on what I did, it might have to be a twin axle. But colour-wise and some of the details, I would try and get it as close to this as I could. And you can tell Germany's been reworked. They've done such a good job on Germany. It looks great. Oh, we've got a photo trophy here, so we will take advantage and get the photo trophy. I have been in Osnabrück before, so I don't know what it will be. It's going to be this, whatever this is. Is oh. Dun 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 dun. I have no idea what that is. And that's nicely framed though, like there. So it's Pernickel-Müller Osnabrück. I'm gonna have to have a Google at what that is. So let's just quickly Google that, guys, just while I think about it. So Pernickel Moulay Osnabrück. Let's see what that is. So Pernickel Osnabrück is a historical landmark in Germany. Everything about it is in German. I imagine it is something. Wow, okay. It's not telling me anything in English. Let's have a quick go on this. See if it'll translate it. Best walking tour in Osnabrück. The Pinnacle Tower. The tower was a 13th century city fortifications. The tower was part of an extensive network of fortifications that served as defence against invaders in the Middle Ages. Okay, so it's yeah, very sort of historical buildings. That's really cool. That's really cool. So that's cool, guys. So you get in some cool trucking and a history lesson, guys. So let's go and deliver this fuel. ITCC. There we go. Let's. Oh, right. Okay. So I like delivering here. Delivered here before. Oh, rolls of steel. Rolls of steel. This, for me, guys, this is... I know I said last time I was going to look at getting rid of the air horn on the stick, but for now we're going to keep it. Again. Nice and easy, so we just do this, drive forward. There we go, guys. Delivered the fuel. Yeah. Right now, what I need to do firstly, I want to dismiss this trailer. First, we need to see if there's a job there actually. We'll have a drive there anyway. Maybe I need to get there to. Air horn sounds good, normal horn, not so good. Is there a garage on the way? Because there's one thing I want to change. We'll come back and do the change and fix that. I want to go. Even if we don't pick a trailer up today, guys, I want to go and have a look. But yeah, like, it's such a good looking truck. I don't know people six like, oh my god. good? Am I doing good, Snorlax? Good. Glad I am. I've got Psyduck staring me out, actually. I know you guys can't see him, but I've got wife's a big Pokemon fan. She's and you know we're both nerds, so it's cool. Like I've got Snorlax next to me, Scar from the Lion King in Squashmallow form, and I've got a Psyduck just staring me out, which I didn't even realise until I looked. So yeah, kind of scary. Oh, I'm gonna post that booth. Let's get to that Crone factory. Which is cool because when you get the Crone trailer pack, it's actually it's new DLC, which I think is really cool. Obviously new DLC. What I meant to say was you get a little new part of the map, which is pretty cool. Like it's a new place to explore along with some trailers, which is cool. Cool tower there. Let's just go ahead. I have no idea what that is, but if anyone can tell me, I think I should just make like communication calls. But yeah, if anyone answers on a postcard, please. Here we go. So we're in. I'm going to go outside now because we're in. Oh, guys. Oh my goodness. Wow. And no more damage than what we had before. That was that was pretty cool. I'm not going to lie, that was pretty cool. But here we are. So we're at the Crone factory. You can tell them from the Crone sign. So this is cool. It's cool. Nice big railway. So it isn't a Vertel. Vertel, is it? I imagine, is that how you pronounce it? Vertel. Vertel discovered. This is really cool. Actually, as well, this is the biggest. Like, this seems bigger than the complexes they've made for Scania and Volvo. The fact is, this is huge. This is. Look at all those trailers, guys. All those Crone trailers. So, gate delivery. We're going to go around. God, look at all these trailers. Yeah, this is definitely bigger than what they've built. I will go and show you guys the Scania factory and the Volvo factory as well. This is definitely bigger. Oh my word, this is huge. This is nice. This is massive. This is very cool. This is awesome. This is genuinely awesome. This is. Let's go into the site. Let's. Maybe there's a job. Are there any jobs from the Crone factory? Yes, there are. I was hoping there was going to be some trailers though. I must admit, I was hoping there was going to be some trailers to deliver from. Right, let's have a look where we've got some of these jobs are. I think, guys, we're not going to do it today, but I think I am going to select a job. I've not done a scrap metal one yet. Let's do the scrap metal. Do the scrap metal. So we are kind of going to end it here, guys. I think. I hope it's a Crone trader. I know it won't be, will it? Because they don't do. I don't think they do definitely not a chrono trailer. But I think what we'll do, guys, is we'll start this job because I do want to go to. I do want to go to a garage, ideally on the way. So I am going to just look. Where on the map we're going to go. So we're going to go from. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drive us to here, guys. And then I will end the drive. I'm going to drive to. We'll drive this, and then yeah, I've done a lot of forklifts. I've done that, but I've not done. I haven't done one of these trailers before, so it's quite cool to just try something different. But this is really cool, guys. This is really cool. I might do another job. I think what I'm going to do, because this is a relatively short job. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to do it today, but I think what I think we'll do, guys, the next ETS job, I've just thought I should have got some kit. Should we start? Oh, how long was this job? 8 hours. When do I need to rest? 7 hours. But how long is the job? Oh, yeah, I should have got some rest. I should have got my guys some rest. Well, it'll be fun to see how this plays out. I might wait until towards the end. What I might need to do, I might just need to lose money on this job. I don't even think that my guy's going to need some kit before doing this job because of the drive, but it is what it is, guys. It's fine. But yeah, we'll get to Osnabrück. Have a look at the house. There's just a couple of things I want to have a look at because I've not had a look at any of the tweaks since I've got to this level 4 of this truck. So I just want to see if there's anything else to do for this truck. Yeah, the chrono factory is really cool. I think what I'll do next time is I'll either come with my chrono trailer or I will just see if there's another job where I can use. And that's something we might do next time as well, guys, is we might get a trailer as well. Buy one. So, drive really quickly to Osnabrück. Looks good though with this trailer. I think it looks quite looks tough. It's a long-legged truck as well. Like this, I mean, even with a trailer, I can go 1,500 miles still. And it's got 1,200 litres of fuel available, which is insane. East, good. Thank you. Sorry. There we go. How much scrap metal we've got here? 21 tons. So nice. Guys. Obviously, as you can probably tell, because we have limiters in the UK and Europe for our trucks. That's been turned off. although it does automatically read back a point. So if I take so it's really cool. So you can do like I don't know if anyone knows, you can do World of Trucks jobs as well, which are jobs in the World of Trucks platform for SCS. Those you are limited. So you can speed limit for both games as well. Although you can drive quicker in America than you for this bit. This is where we are more or less going to come to the end of the drive for now, guys. That's a good job of getting me here. Oh, Volvo dealer, which I've already scored actually, but right, so let's have a look. So firstly, it's servicer. I know it's costing me an arm and a leg to do this, guys, but she's still got a bit of wear on her, 2%. So she may need to get fully restored again at some point. Right, I know one thing I've just thought. There is one thing I'm definitely going to change that I can change now. Is the beacon. Because obviously with the packs that I got, the heavy haul pack, because I've never liked that beacon personally. I wanted it because of thingy, but I always thought it was a bit unrealistic. These new ones look better. Do I go for Star or no? I think Star. We'll go Star. Stacks are cool, but I don't want the stacks on this. I like this. I quite like the clean look there as well. So now nothing else, to be fair, really, guys, not yet. There's still a few things though to come up. There might be some cooler exhausts. It's 29. Okay. But other than that, actually, I'm more or less where I need to be. Might be another one at level 30. But yeah, other than that, guys, she's there. Like I say, I love this truck. Right then, okay, so oh no, I need to buy that, don't I? So I've got that fully restored now. Right then, guys, so that is all the driving we're going to do for today. So I'm just going to pull forward a bit, just so we're not completely blocking the way. There we go. But just a couple of things I'm going to look at before we come off. So we're obviously going to go to Berlin. I've not been to Berlin yet either, so that'll be cool. So we'll explore Berlin. We'll have a drive around Berlin because I think the BMW headquarters has been added in. So that will be cool to look at. And then I think once we've done this, I would like to, like I say, go to the Chrono Factory again. See if we can actually pick up some Chrono trailers. Also, where is Nuremberg? Ah, there he is, Nuremberg. So this is where the Nürburgring is. It's not going to be in game, but it'd be cool to go there just to look at that area. So we may well do that, guys. Even though we've got Spain, considering we're in Germany, I wanted, you know what? Let's have a look. You know, it'd be cool to look at that. And I do want to go to Le Mans in France. And again, I'm not going to so the track, but it would be cool, maybe. And I'm looking at that and I'm going to say it's not, but it would still be cool to go to Le Mans. So I will do a drive to, you know, we need to explore Paris, as you can see. France. Like, there's a lot of France I need to explore still. A lot of Spain and Portugal, obviously. Still a lot of Italy to explore as well, although Italy I've done a decent amount. And I've driven through Germany quite a bit, but there's still probably a lot of Germany that I want to see. So yeah, so we've got some cool stuff coming up. But obviously at the moment we do have this job. I'm going to Berlin, so we'll carry that on. And what I will do, guys, because just in case, I am going to save here. To Berlin, because I have known if updates happen and whatnot, sometimes you can knock that out, and I don't want that to happen. So that's that. Right then, guys. So that is it for this stream. For a good chunk of this stream. Was there something I was going to look at? I'm sure I said there was something I was going to look at, and I've completely forgot now. I'm sure there was something I was going to quickly Google, wasn't there? And I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. But I'll tell you what we will look at. I'm going to go on the Chrono Trailers website. I'm intrigued. Let's have a look. Chrono Trailer. Because they do farm stuff as well. So here we go. So lots of stuff. Electrified trailers, axles, container chassis, platform, semi-trailer, refrigerated, dry, trailers and superstructures. What's superstructures? Oh, okay, so is this double trailer? Yeah, okay, so look, this is what's basically going to come to ETS too as well. It's like rigids with trailers, so that's cool. Yeah, I think that's what they mean. Partly. Cool. Products. Let's have a go. Just quickly click on products. Yeah, look, here's all the trailers. There we go. That's why it's called the coil liner, because it is designed for steel coils, which is cool. Let's have a quick look at some other trailers. Container chassis. Obviously pretty self-explanatory. Refrigerated. Cool liner. Dry freight semi-trailers. It's cool. I'm a big seller, guys. I like stuff like this. Cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Right then, guys. Well, we are going to end it there. Thank you, ICL, for popping on. Have a good rest of your day, bud. I hope the sun's out in Plymouth, because it definitely is up here, and it's actually quite warm as well. It's not just sunny; it is actually quite warm. We'll be back on possibly over the weekend. I've got a busy weekend, so I'm hoping I can get some time on the weekend. Although that will be later on. That'll be like later in the day. That will be probably in the evening. So we'll have a night stream. But I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I certainly have. Always do. And whatever you're doing, guys, stay safe trucking, and yeah, have a good one. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, guys. Cheers. See you later.